What's up, everybody? We are here in the middle of a second coronavirus peak in Maine, so what better time than now to do a little bit more work on the homegrown trail, a homemade trail, a quarantine trail. We've already expanded it a little bit so that you can come in with quite a bit more speed, and there's a spot where I think we might be able to do some digging and actually build a little bit of a jump. Now, I've tried to build jumps twice so far this season in different spots, and the reason you haven't seen videos on those is that it hasn't worked. So yeah, we're gonna see how this goes, but the first thing to do is kind of ride this and just get a feel for how it's gonna be and where the jump is gonna go. Come in like this. Down here, pump that, over here, pump that, and then that's where I think the jump could be. But those two rollers, those two kind of natural rollers, are a little bit too close. Let's go try it again. Couple pedal strokes. Yeah, that's the spot. This sort of roller natural bump here, if I take all of that out, then I can add a bit of that dirt to here, make a little bit of a lip there. It's going to be landing to flat probably, but it's not going to be a huge jump, just a little bit, get a little bit of air. That section right there kind of sucks your speed. So I just want to try to work on that a little bit, and I really don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to try it, and we're going to just hope that it does, I guess. Okay, that's definitely not done, but I'm gonna give it a ride at this point to kind of try to see where we're at and if it's anywhere close. Obviously, I haven't even started to build a jump yet, but I think we gotta see how it rolls. It's still a little bit soft, so it's not gonna be perfect, but yeah, let's go check it out. One problem with this is that jumping in a straight line points you toward the brush rather than the trail. I can't even do a regular jump, so building a banked jump seemed like a terrible idea. Instead, I figured I could just build the jump and reroute the trail after it. All right, so I got this wood to build the jump with dirt, but one of the jumps that I tried to build, we built with wood, so my wife's going to grab that. We might try to just put that in here and see if we can just repurpose that in this spot. In the meantime, we clearly need to clear a path out here for a trail, so that's what I'm gonna do. All right, it's probably not the safest thing to do with a chainsaw, but sick. That part's not very good. It's really hard to go any faster than that. We've got a few jumps on the jump, as you've seen, but it's tough to come in with the right amount of speed. So we're trying to kind of flatten out the run into the jump a little bit. We have cut down the roller that was here and kind of added that there, so hopefully you come in, be a little smoother, and maybe even have time to take a pedal stroke or two in there. So now coming down off of this roller, we'll see. I may just lose all the speed right there in this soft dirt, but yeah, we're gonna go give it a shot and see if it's any better. Hopefully it'll be a little better in the long run, if not in the short run. All right, well, the jump is definitely not quite where I want it to be. Part of that's skill, part of that's that it's tough to carry speed into it.
Speed, skill, a short ramp, and soft dirt are all factors here maybe, but slow motion reveals another. Bad timing. I'm pretty sure I'm popping too early. Sometimes way too early. In this one, I'm popping so early that my back wheel actually leaves the ground before hitting the ramp.
All right, so we're out here a few days later. Obviously it's snowing, but that does mean that the ground is pretty hard. It's not actually fully packed in yet, but it is hard. So we're gonna keep working on this jump a little bit and see if we can make a little bit of progress.
I hadn't watched these videos in slow-mo when I recorded this, so I hadn't yet learned the lesson that I was popping too early, but they do help to illustrate that lesson. So while I don't have a satisfying send shot for the gram, maybe I do have a satisfying lesson for you. If you're working on a bike skill, get video of yourself doing it in slow motion. What you feel like you're doing and what you're actually doing can be very different. Anyway, that's it for this week. Get outside and ride, and I'll see you next week.